Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Ananda and might as well subscribe now because you're probably gonna love it here. We'll come back to this though at the end of the video if you're still here, and I'll ask you again, please subscribe. I am on a goal of reaching 10,000 subscribers right now. I am so close. I'm so close. So yeah, if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, please subscribe, especially if this is not your first time seeing me. So in this video, we're really all gathered here today to talk about my hair, my locks, my lovely luscious locks that so many people have subscribed to my channel to see. A lot of people are really here just for my hair, and that's okay. Whatever reason you are here for, thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for staying tuned into my videos. I really do appreciate all of y'all. But I'm going to be answering questions about my locks, questions that I keep continuously seeing under my videos. I've answered a lot of these questions in my past videos, but people still ask them, so we just gonna be answering some questions about my hair. I'm gonna be looking down at my phone because I do have a lot of the questions in my phone. Some of them I'm gonna be just answering right off the top of my head. This piece of hair pisses me off so much. We're gonna talk about it though, because there's certain pieces, like the top layer of my hair, it was so short when I first put my locks in. The bottom layer is so much longer. This is probably my longest lock right here. But the top layer, when I first put my locks in, my 2-strand twist, I started my locks off a 2-strand twist. That was one of the questions, but since we're already talking about it, I might as well just tell y'all now. I started my locks off a 2-strand twist. Sorry, I had to check my teeth right quick because I literally just ate and I did not want to go through this whole video with something in my teeth because that would have really pissed me off. But anyways, so yeah, started my locks off a 2-strand twist, but when I first put them in, I had just cut my hair into layers, so you know, the top layer was the shortest, and I had just went through postpartum shedding after having my son, so around my perimeter of my hair, whatever, it was super thin. So that's why when you see these pieces, like at the top, the ends are really thin, and they don't really have like no weight to them, so they stick out a lot. Because I really only had like this much hair when I first put my twist in. Of course, it's grown since then, and like compared to how these are at the ends, they're super thick. These are just very like frail, so they don't really have weight to them. Also, it's very hard, it's very difficult for me to put my hair in a ponytail. I'm not really a fan of the way it looks right now, so I cannot wait till my hair gets longer. It's growing though, definitely growing. But yeah, if I was to put my hair in a ponytail, it would just stick straight out. It would not like flow and like hang how a ponytail should hang. It just doesn't look good to me. But I do be seeing people with shorter locks than mine that be putting their hair in ponytails, and I just be like, I wish, like it just doesn't look right in my hair. But anyways, let's get into these questions. First, we're gonna answer how many locks do I have. I have it in my notes, so let me just go to it real quick. I have 78 locks. And also, one of the questions are like, what are the different ways to start locks? So I'm not like I'm not like a lock connoisseur, you know. I'm not a professional. I don't know everything about locks. I'm gonna just tell y'all what I do know. the ways that I do know of starting locks, there are 2-strand twists, there are coils, and then there are instant locks. 2-strand twists, you literally just 2-strand twist your hair and you leave them in. The most essential thing when starting your locks, I started with 2-strand twists. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did and what worked for me. It's very essential to wet your hair every day. Not drench it in water, but mist it with water every single day. And that will help with the locking process. It will open and close those strands and help it to lock together. That's the best way I know how to explain it. Also, coils are, I've seen people use like combs and like to coil the hair. I don't really know, I'm not a professional. Instant locks is when they use like the crochet tool to, you're moving the hair strands in and out until it forms a lock. It's not going to be 100% locked though. It's going to just have the look of locks. And parting does matter. I will say I have started a couple people's locks. People that have asked me to start their locks, and I do notice that parting does matter. With my own hair though, I was just so used to putting my hair in protective styles, braiding, twisting my hair, my natural like loose hair. I did my own hair all the time, never really went to anybody else to do my hair, so I knew the parting like design or technique that looked best on me. So when I did other people's hair, I didn't really know like how to really part their hair. So like I kind of just had to figure it out, see what looks best on their head. But parting does matter. A lot of people ask how many locks I have, but in reality, the amount of locks I have it's not gonna like help you figure out how many locks you should have, because there's so much that goes into that, like the density of your hair, how much hair you have, how big your head is, like the shape of your head, all of that plays into that. So also take into account that the size, that however you start your locks off, with twist or coils, whatever, the size of your twist will not be the size of your locks once your hair fully locks. It's definitely going to expand a little bit. My hair was not this thick when I first put my twist in. Can y'all see that? It was not this thick at all. My twists were really, it looked small. My hair looks a lot more full now because the locks have expanded. All that shedded hair that normally comes out in loose hair is all locked in together, so it definitely expands. I wash my hair every 3 to 4 weeks. As my hair is getting longer and my locks have been forming more, I kind of stretch it a little bit. I've also haven't been working out as much as I used to, which is not a good thing. I definitely am going to start back trying to work out more, but since I haven't been working out as often, I haven't been having to wash my hair as often. But when I was working out, I really was kind of having to wash my hair every 2.5 weeks. And I would just do like a little soft retwist because I don't like to wash my hair without retwisting it. I just feel like my roots get really poofy, and it makes my locks shrink up even more. And then it also makes my hair poofy up in this area, like it's big, if that makes sense. Also, this is unrelated, but for my females out there, if y'all are on your period, definitely drink some beet juice. I have low iron in general, so I'm always drinking beet juice, but beet juice is very good to drink when you're on your period. Especially if you feel yourself like low on energy or feeling fatigued at all, definitely drink some beet juice. If you have a juicer, it's best to have it fresh, like fresh juiced beets, but you can always get the Arden Garden, or I'm sure they have other beet juice in the store, but I get this brand. It's really good to me. What was I saying? Retwisting. So let me go back. So when I first put my locks in, I washed my hair every 3 weeks because I needed to retwist my hair every 3 weeks. My hair would start to marry really bad, which if you don't know what marrying means, it just means when your locks start to try to like combine together, like the strands, especially in the roots, mainly in the roots, they start to combine together, and it's really hard to like separate them or find your part because the strands kind of intertwine together. So my hair would marry really bad when I first put my locks in, mainly because my hair is really soft and it gets very frizzy. It gets a lot of loose strands, so all those loose strands would just tangle up on all together, because that's what curls do. Natural curls, they want to combine and you know, curl all together. So that's what it would do. So I'd have to retwist every 3 weeks. Everybody has different opinions on that. I'm not really gonna get too much deep into it. I'm gonna just tell y'all what I did and what worked for me. So now though, like I said, every time I wash my hair I retwist. So I wash and retwist every 4 weeks. These are the products that I use when I wash my hair. I was too lazy to go bring the products in here, so I just took a picture of them in my shower. Hopefully y'all can see that. I use Head and Shoulders and Dr. Bronner's Peppermint Hemp Soap, and then the Taraji, I don't know which shampoo that is. It's like the Taraji Honey Aloe or something like that. This is what the bottle looked like. This is the Taraji one right here. Hopefully y'all see that, because I'm too lazy to add the picture. To edit and add the picture in the video. So that's what I use. Head and Shoulders, mainly because I do get dandruff. I have very eczema prone skin, so even in my scalp it can get really bad. So I use Head and Shoulders. It helps a lot with the dandruff control and the flaking of my scalp. The Peppermint Hemp Soap by Dr. Bronner's, I only use that when my hair feels like it has a lot of product or buildup in it and I need to like cleanse it really well. Normally I'd use that when I work out a lot. So definitely when you're washing your hair, when I first get in the shower, I have to like let my hair soak in the water for a good 5 minutes and squeeze your locks as you are letting the water run in it so that it can get inside of the locks. Previous to locking my hair, I had very low porosity hair, so it took a long time for my hair to actually absorb water. I don't think that has changed now that I have locks, so I definitely allow my hair to soak up the water really well before I even try to put any type of shampoo on it. So once I do use the shampoo, same thing, make sure you're squeezing the shampoo into your locks, and then when you rinse it, make sure you're squeezing it out as well with the water, because you definitely don't want any shampoo stuck into your locks. So take time to make sure that you're squeezing all of the shampoo out of your hair, especially if you're using conditioner as well. You don't want any type of conditioner stuck inside of your locks. Only time I use conditioner is if my hair feels really dry. So that's really the only time I use conditioner. And I've had a few people ask me what I use to lay my edges. They aren't really laid right now. Recently I haven't really been caring to do my edges at all, really. So even now I didn't really do them for real. I put a little bit of water on my brush and brushed them a little bit, but I didn't use any products. But when I do decide to do my edges, I use this. This is the LOC gel, and then I'll also use Wetline Extreme Gel with that. It's a great combo. I've had this lock-in twist gel for like probably 5 years by now. 5 or 6 years, and I still have a whole jar. I recently just started using it in my locks though when I retwist, because it definitely helps to lay down a lot of the frizz. And the method that I use to retwist, I think it's called locksmithing. So like when you are like twisting the lock in your fingers, like this kind of motion, if that makes sense. So you're like tucking all of the strands and like molding it together. I also use oil, and I haven't recently used aloe just because I haven't found a 100% aloe vera gel to use. The one that I was using before, I started to look more closely into the ingredients and noticed that form of alcohol or something in it, and I just wanted one that had 100% aloe vera gel, and I haven't been able to find one yet, so that's why I haven't been using aloe. But yeah, right now I've been using just oil and just a little bit of this lock-in gel just to smooth the frizz a little bit. It also helps my retwist last a little bit longer when I use the lock-in gel. I believe they have an Instagram page, and that's where you can buy it from. That's where I bought mine from, and I found out about this from a girl who had did my what they call it, my feed-in braids. I had like 5 or 6 straight back feed-in braids done by a girl on Instagram that I found a long time ago, and she was using this gel, and I just went on Instagram and found it, and I bought it because I liked how it laid my edges. I pay attention to a lot of stuff, y'all, so when she didn't tell me about this gel when she was doing my hair. I saw the jar, and I saw the name on the jar, and I just remembered it when I got home because I liked how she had laid my edges. And the product, it wasn't like a waxy product. It's not a wax at all. It's actually water based, but it has the consistency of an edge control. So like when you put water on it, it melts right off. But she used it all throughout my hair to like braid my hair back, and it didn't flake my hair up. And that was the first time somebody had did my hair with gel and it didn't flake. So I would definitely went to go on Instagram to find it, and then I bought it. What else did I want to talk to you about? Why did I lock my hair in the first place? I probably should have talked about this first, but really I was just fed up with my natural hair. Like trying to figure out different styles to do on my hair. Also, I had just had a baby. I had a newborn, so I didn't really have time, and I'm a single mom, y'all. Doing this on my own, you know, so I don't really get too much help. I did have help from my mom at the time, some help from my mom, but at the end of the day, I'm still doing this by myself. So finding the time to be able to do my hair, mind you, my hair used to take, no matter what style I was doing, at least it would take me 3 hours to do my hair. Washing it in the shower was a 45-minute long experience. Just having to detangle, wash, condition, deep condition, all of that. Then once you get, and then take the rest of my shower. Then once I get out of the shower, now I have to put all this product in it to make it look good, make it to form my curls, to you know, put the gel in, all that type of stuff, y'all. It just used to be a long process, a tedious process too. And also after I had my son, my hair texture and just the density of my hair, I lost so much hair. My hair was so thin compared to the way that I was used to it looking like, and I just didn't know what to do with it. I found myself putting my hair in like slick back ponytails all the time, and I was just like, I don't really like how my hair looks right now. And it was either locks or cutting it off, and I didn't want to cut my hair off. And I just went and I found pictures of people's hair that gave me like inspiration, and I was like, oh, I want my locks to look like that, and they have like a similar texture to my hair, so I was like, ooh, that's probably how my hair gonna look, and that's literally how it turned out. And also the thing, since we're talking about why I lock my hair, I guess I'll tell y'all why I like my locks now. So the thing I like about my locks now is that I can get up and go, and I say that all the time, but it's so true. Literally, you can get up and go, unless you want to like do a certain style in your locks. You know, even if you do want to do a style in your locks, it does not take a long time at all to style locks or do whatever style you're trying to do. But mainly, I don't really do no style in my locks. I just let them do whatever they want to do, because I feel like my hair is kind of, or it's kind of growing out of it now, but it was in kind of like a little awkward stage, just because I kind of explained it already. Like, a lot of these pieces at the top of my hair are very flimsy, and they don't, like, see how that just stick out like that? It just don't look right in certain styles. So I'm waiting on my hair to grow out longer, especially this top layer, so that I can at least be able to throw my hair up into a ponytail or like a little cute messy bun. Yeah, once I am able to put my hair, to like throw my hair up real quick in a ponytail or a little messy bun, y'all not gonna be able to tell me nothing. Nobody gonna be able to tell me nothing. Because that's all I be wanting to do now, is throw my hair up into a little bun and go. Sometimes I get tired of wearing my hair down all the time, but that's just it is what it is. And I honestly get so many compliments on my hair. Even the I don't even do my edges, and I still get hella compliments on my hair when I go out anywhere. So I feel like locks have also changed. I don't know if it's locks, but ever since I've had my locks, I don't know if it is the locks itself, or it's just the fact that I have grown as a person, or if it's just that I'm allowing God to, you know, work throughout me and my life. But hold on, is it focused? But my confidence has grown so much since having locks. I really have found myself comparing. Like, I feel like the beauty standard is bullshit, to be honest, because I just feel like everybody's trying to look like everybody. Like, I don't know who created this like ideal image that people like this. What am I trying to say? Like, I don't know who created the ideal image of what beauty is, but especially on Instagram, it's just like everybody is just trying to look like each other. Like, there's no originality. There's nobody just on there. Just it's very rare. I do see a few people on there, but it's very rare to see someone on Instagram just authentically being themselves, not having to look or edit their pictures a certain type of way to post. But I really recently just found, I got off Instagram. I've done this before where I've deactivated my account for like months, but I ended up getting back on it just because I don't know, I just wanted to see what was going on in the world and what's going on in other people's lives, to be honest. But I just deactivated it again because I kind of found myself doing this thing where I'm just like comparing myself to somebody else, and I'm just like, they're not me and I'm not them, so why am I comparing anything having to do with me to anything that's having to do with them? And so yeah, I honestly love how locks have so much originality. Nobody's locks look completely identical. Everybody's locks are different and very unique, and I love that. And I hate when people try to compare my locks to someone else's, or when somebody tries to compare their locks to mine. I know a lot of people, probably some of y'all that are watching this video, try to, you know, compare your hair to somebody you see on YouTube, like me, for instance. Some of y'all might be trying to compare y'all's hair to mine, but don't do that, because your hair is going to do what your hair is going to do. You can't, your hair is not going to look exactly how my hair is. It's so much that goes into play with how your hair is going to look, you know, the density, the porosity, how much hair, the thickness of your hair, the texture of your hair, the curl pattern, all of that plays into how your hair is going to look. So if, you know, your hair isn't locking as fast as my hair, or if you don't have curly ends, like I know at one point that was like a big trend. Everybody had like curly ends at the end of their locks. People were combing out their locks to get the curly ends. I considered it at one point. Once my hair started to lock at the ends, I was like, maybe do I want to curl? Do I want to comb my hair out and get the curls on the end? Not saying anything is wrong with that. If that's what you want to do, that's how you like your hair to look, then great, you know. But don't try to like compare your hair to someone else's hair, because that's the beauty of having locks, is that your hair is unique, you know. And yeah, that's also why I haven't really been wearing like lashes. I don't even remember the last time I got my lashes done. They're definitely beautiful. Lashes are definitely beautiful, but they change the way that you look. And I know a lot of y'all will agree with me that if y'all do get lashes, when you take your lashes off, especially if you've had them on for a long time, you just keep getting them redone. When you finally take them off, you barely like recognize yourself. You feel like you're not as beautiful, and that's completely not true, because honestly, I feel like that's such a disrespectful thing to God, in my personal opinion, because he made you naturally the way that you are. So to feel like you have to add on to that, like you don't feel pretty enough or good enough or beautiful enough, it's kind of like a disrespectful thing, in my opinion. I'm on a very personal journey with God, so you know, I think about things a lot deeper than most people do, and that's just my take on it. So not to say that I have anything against lashes or that I will never wear them ever again, but I never want to feel like I have to have something added to feel beautiful. Like, I want to be able to feel beautiful just the way that I naturally am, the way that I naturally look. So yeah, I feel like that's all that I had to talk to y'all about, to be honest. I definitely want to do what's it called? What is it called? The ACV rinse, like detoxing. I think that's what it's called. Because I never did one since locking my hair. I've never done any type of detox for my locks. So I definitely think I need to do that. So I might be doing that very soon. I would definitely record it but when I do it, because I'm definitely doing it. I just don't know when I'm gonna do it. But yeah, I think that's all that I got for y'all. I'm getting very tired. If you never have been like recorded a video before, a YouTube video talking, I just want y'all to know it is a very draining thing to just talk. I don't know how y'all be just sitting on here talking all the time. It is so draining. I know y'all probably may have noticed that my energy just started to decline the longer I was just sitting here talking. But yeah, it's a very draining thing to do, especially with these lights bright in your face. Ooh, my jaw hurts from talking. I ain't never talked this much, like back to back like this. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any other questions that I didn't mention in the video. And if you do have a question about something I mentioned in the video, that's completely fine too. You just can what am I saying? I don't even know what I'm saying no more. Anyways, please subscribe to my channel, especially if you've made it this far in the video. Like, you obviously like something about me, you obviously like something about the video, so go ahead and subscribe. Help me reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers. And thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.